previous video, we have discussed the electric dipole and electric dipole moment. Now we will see the physical significance of dipole. If we are talking about physical significance, which means it has some physical properties, it has some physical structure, and if we will see the basic structure of atom, it contains positive charge in nucleus. An electron revolve around the nucleus and it has a negative charge. So what will happen? The center of gravity of positive charges will coincide with the center of gravity of negative charge, and the both charges will come together. And if they will come together, the distance between charges will become zero. If distance will become zero, then electric dipole moment will become zero. This is the condition of non-polar molecules. Okay, this is the condition of non-polar molecules, and there will another condition. Okay, now this is non-polar molecules, which means electric dipole moment is zero, P is zero. If we will apply any electric field, then in that condition, if we are applying the electric field, we will get P. We will get some value of P. P will be not zero if we are applying the electric field. Okay, now the second condition for polar molecules. The center of gravity of positive charge will not coincide with the center of gravity of negative charge. So in this case, we will get the P has some value. P will not be zero. It has some value. If P has some value and if there will be no electric field, then in that condition we will get P. If we are applying the electric field, in that condition we will get P. So in both conditions, whether electric field will be present or not, in both conditions we will get some electric dipole moment in the case of polar molecules. So these are the two types to understand the physical significance of dipole. First is non-polar molecules and second is polar molecules. In non-polar molecules, the positive center of gravity of positive charges will coincide with the center of gravity of negative charges. In polar molecules, the center of gravity of positive charges will be not coincide with the center of gravity of negative charges. Here we will get P in case of when we applied the electric field. If we will remove the electric field, P will become zero. In this condition, we will get P in both situations, whether the electric field will be present or not. Okay, for example, for non-polar molecules, example is CO2 and CH4. For polar molecules, example is H2O. Okay, just note it down. Now the second is dipole in a uniform external field. Okay, we are talking about dipole. I'm rubbing it. There is some field, electric field, which are applying because of some external forces, because of some external sources. Okay, so it will be like this. If it is uniform, we will get the parallel lines like this. This is showing the electric field lines, and it is uniform because we are seeing the parallel lines. Now any dipole, we are just placing here, that is that will be minus q and that will be plus q. So the direction of P will be always from minus q to plus q, and here the force will apply in this direction, here the force will apply in this direction. And what will be the electric field? Electric field always apply in this direction. So the force will become, for the because of this charge, that is q into E, and here the force will become q into E. The magnitude of the both forces will be same, but direction will be different. Okay, that is clear. Now if it is direction of P, it is direction of P, then this will be the theta angle. Now in this case, we will see the net force. Net force. Because of this positive Q charge, the force will be, for positive Q charge is QE, and because of negative Q charge, that is QE, but the direction will be opposite. And if we will see the net force, it will become QE minus QE, that will become 0. Why the net force is 0 in this condition? Because the force is not applying in, because the dipole is in a rotating manner, so there is no linear motion. No linear motion. So in absence of linear motion, the net force will become 0. For rotating body, there is a one term which we use, that is torque. We denote it by tau, and dipole is being rotating, and the value and expression for tau is force in body in 2 points into the distance, perpendicular distance of the forces. Perpendicular distance of the forces which are applying in 2 different points. This is, we are denoting it D. This is the perpendicular distance between 2 points. This is the direction of P, and we know between two dipole the distance is 2L. So we simply mark it 2L. Now we will put the value F into D. The value of F is QE. So we will put here QE, and the value of D we will find with the help of trigonometric concept. That will be sine theta equal to, we know what is sine theta? Perpendicular, and the value of perpendicular is D, upon hypotenuse, and hypotenuse is 2L because it is making 90-degree angle. So we will see theta from this point. So this will be act as a perpendicular, this will act as a base, and this will be the hypotenuse. So we will get D upon 2L, and the value of D, this 2L will multiply with sine theta, that will 2L sine theta. We simply put it in the place of D, that will 2L sine theta. And we know the value of 2LQ is dipole moment. So we simply put here P into E sine theta. This will be the expression for the torque. That will be tau equal to P into E sine theta. This is the expression for dipole in a uniform external field. Here the external field is applied, that is uniform. Okay, and we just place the dipole. Because dipole is in a rotating manner, the net force will become 0. So which force we will find here? That is torque, and torque is force into perpendicular distance of the forces, and this will be the perpendicular distance between two forces, because this is the condition which is required to getting the tau. There will be a body which are rotating, and the body is rotating. It will apply the forces in 2 points, in 2 different points. The forces will be similar in magnitude but in the opposite direction. So forces are similar in magnitude but acting in opposite direction. F is acting here, so in this point F is acting in opposite direction. So these are the condition to getting the tau, and it is fulfilling the condition. So tau will become force into perpendicular distance between forces. The value of force is QE. Simply we will put here, and the displacement we have, distance we have taken D, perpendicular distance between 2 points, D, and D in terms of trigonometry, sine theta, this is the theta, this will be 90-degree angle. So D will become sine theta equal to D, that is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, D upon 2L, and D will become, this 2L will multiply with sine theta, that will be 2L sine theta, and we simply put here, and we know the value of P, the expression of P is 2QL. So here 2QL, we will place P in terms of 2QL, and this will be E. E will be as it is in sine theta. So this will be the expression for tau. This is the expression of tau, and we can write it like this: tau equal to P cross E, because if we will open P cross E, so it cross will simply change into PE sine theta. So we can write it like this: P cross E. So this is the expression of tau. We simply get it. Now we will see some cases in this. Suppose first case is if the dipole will be parallel to electric field, we will place dipole. This is the electric field, right? And this is the dipole which we have placed here. This is negative Q and this is positive Q. This is the positive lines, positive charges. This is the negative charges of electric field. And dipole, this is minus Q, this is plus Q. So electric field applied in this direction, and dipole is also in this direction. So E parallel to P. So in this condition, theta will become 0. The value of theta, angle theta is 0. So tau will be PE sine theta, and the value of sine 0 we will put here. That is 0. Value of sine 0 is 0. So tau will become 0. So in this case we will not get any torque because it is not going to rotate. In this case, this body, this dipole will not going to rotate and tau will become 0. Now the second case, now we will place the dipole anti-parallel to electric field. Dipole will be anti-parallel to electric field. So in this condition, what will happen? We will get the value of theta will be 180 degree. Why? Because this is, suppose this is the direction of electric field. So dipole will be placed like this in opposite direction. The P will applied in this direction. This will be negative, this will be positive. So in this case, this will be electric field will be positive to negative. So it will apply in this direction, E will apply in this direction, and P will apply in opposite direction. So here the angle will become 180 because you will get something like this, 180, and we will put the value, that is PE sine 180. So tau will become 0 again because sine 180 is also 0. So in both conditions, what will happen? The tau will become 0, which means the dipole will not going to rotate in both conditions. Now this is the condition is stable equilibrium. This is the condition of stable equilibrium, and this is the condition, case 2 is the condition of unstable equilibrium. Why? Because you are seeing here, this is positive charge, this is negative charge, this is positive charge, and the lines are placed in negative field. So this positive will attract this negative, and this positive will get attract with this negative, and they will in a stable condition. They will not harm to each other, they will not apply any force, a very pressurized force to each other. So they will be in a stable condition. But here, this is the positive Q and this is also positive side. So they will get repelled to each other in the same condition. Here the negative Q and this will be the negative E direction. So they will get repel each other, and what will happen, they will apply a very large force to each other, a very large pressure to each other. So this will become unstable. So this condition, in both condition, we will get tau 0. There will be no rotation. But the first condition is called stable equilibrium and the second condition is called unstable equilibrium. So these are the two conditions of the torque. Now the third case, this is the uniform electric field and this will be the direction of uniform electric field, and the dipole is placed in perpendicular to electric field. So P perpendicular E, when dipole is perpendicular E, then theta will become 90 degree. So in this case the tau will be PE sine theta, PE sine 90. Value of sine 90 is 1. So in this case we will get a maximum tau. Okay, maximum tau when the P will be perpendicular E. The dipole moment will be perpendicular to E. So this is the first unit, first chapter of your class 12th has been completed. And if you will get any doubt in any topic, you just mention on comment sections. I will make a separate video for all topics which are not clear. And please like, share, subscribe our channel.